Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So simply Ivy here, and I'm back with another book vlog. I just wanted to start this video basically by giving like a small little review of my thoughts on The Coworker. I literally just finished this morning, and I actually really enjoyed it. It was very interesting. I tried to guess the plot twist and I was wrong, but I was close to who I thought was shady. So yeah, once again, Frida surprised me, but I did enjoy it. It starts off it thrusts you into the actual conflict of the book pretty quickly, which I did enjoy, and I didn't find that with any other book that I've read by her. She usually like warms us up to the conflict and gives us a lot of background story on the characters before we get into the actual conflict. So I like that she did that differently with this book. It wasn't my favorite of hers just because I feel like I think it being set in like a work setting, I was just kind of like it's okay, but it was still very interesting and I did enjoy it. I forget what I was gonna rate this. Good, and I was engaged with it, and the fact that I had like 75 pages left of it this morning and I literally finished it today, I feel like means that I liked it. It definitely kept me engaged. But I do feel like both the female characters were very like sneaky and just very untrustworthy type of women in general. But that's kind of what made the book so good. So I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but yeah, I did enjoy it. This is like my last Frida book from Christmas that I had on my TBR to read. So now I have to figure out what I'm gonna read. I'm thinking about getting back into romance a bit because I just finished Magnolia Parts before I finished this one, and I devoured it. I did like it, and I will continue with the series, even though I like hate Reddit. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start reading First Time Caller because everyone keeps saying this was good, and I ordered this not too long ago. And I only paid like £4 for it, so I think I'm gonna start this today. It just feels like a day where like I just really want to read. I don't want to watch anything. Like I just really want a good book. So yeah, welcome back to this book vlog, and I will see you guys the next time I decide to pick up the camera. Hey y'all, welcome back to the vlog. So it's Ivy here, and today is May 1st. So happy May! It is officially spring. It's beautiful outside. Been beautiful all week this week in London, and I'm so excited to spend a day outside tomorrow. I've kind of been chilling in the house today. I just had a lot of things to do around the house, so I didn't really go out other than go shop for food. So yeah, but tomorrow I'm gonna actually get outside and finally do my own little version of independent book shop or bookstore day. I know it was independent bookstore day sometime last week in the States, and I've been seeing everybody post about their hauls, and it's so fun to watch. I've been so caught up with like just life that I haven't really been able to do that, but I have been ordering from a few bookshops online, and I am gonna go in person actually to try and get some books tomorrow so that I can still support even though I'm kind of a week late. But anyway, let's just see and get into this haul about all the ones that I got offline. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure in the last vlog I said something about a telephone booth that's been converted into like a small home community library. I love those. I see them a lot more in the States than I do over here in London, but there are a few here. But they converted the telephone booth into like a small little community library, and it's right outside my boyfriend's job. So I think, was it earlier this week, or it might have been like last week, Friday, he brought this home for me. It's called Gallow Glass. It's a fantasy. It's actually a series. I haven't heard of this one yet, but it's by Scarlett Thomas, and yeah, basically I feel like I'm gonna donate it. Don't tell him, y'all. I feel so like I was so excited when he brought it home for me because I was like, oh, this is so sweet. But he brought me the third book, not like the first. So like if I were to read this, it wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense for me because I haven't like read the rest of the series. I was thinking about just purchasing the rest of the series and then just getting into this one, but I think I'd rather just donate it because it isn't a series that I necessarily want to start. And then I also have so many other series that I'm currently in the middle of, and yeah, I just don't want to start like a whole new series again. So yeah, love you, babe, for getting me this. This was so sweet, and I love that this was in the community library, community things like that, especially when it comes in terms of books or just like encouraging other people to read. Yeah, that was really cool. So within that same library, one day I actually met him after I got off of work and I came to meet him. So sometimes we ride home together, and I picked this one up. This one's a thriller. It's called Careless Love. It's a standalone, and it's by Peter Robinson. So I'll just read what it says. It says, the body of a young local student is found on a lonely country road. Initially, the evidence points to suicide, yet she didn't own a car and she didn't even drive. So how did she get there? Where did she die, and who moved her? Meanwhile, a man in his 60s is found dead in a gully up on the nearby wild moorland. He is carrying no identification. The post-mortem indicates that he died from injuries sustained during a fall. But what was he doing up there, and why are there no signs of his car in the vicinity? As the trail gets colder, Annie's father, new partner Zelda, alerts Banks and Annie to return of an old photo of an old and dangerous enemy in a new guise. This is someone who will stop at nothing, not even murder, to get what he wants. So basically, I feel like this is like small town, and basically this is the serial killer on the rise, and all his victims have like very weird ways of being where they are. It's just not adding up. So I felt this was like a cool thriller, so I picked this one up out of the library, and this one came home for me, and I was excited about this one because it's a thriller and it's also standalone. So I ordered last week was Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. I've heard so many great things about this book, and basically it's just about a girl and a guy who meet briefly on a train in the winter. They sort of have a spark, and then basically it's a romance novel, so obviously they kind of see where it goes. And yeah, it's just all about having a past love that comes back up within your life later on in life, I think. And yeah, it sounded nice. It was on sale as well. I think I only paid like £4 for this. So yeah, I was very excited when I saw this on sale. And I'll leave the link in the website in the description box. But yeah, it was I'm really excited to read this because I've been wanting this for like the last 2 years, and I don't know why I just never decided to pick it up. But when I saw it on sale, I was like, oh yeah, this is the sign. Then I got No One Saw a Thing. So this is about a mom who takes her 2 kids on a train one day, and then eventually she like waves goodbye to them on the train ride, and then when she comes to pick them up, she only has one of her kids. So like one daughter is missing, and then the other daughter can't explain what went on. So like basically she just tries to find her daughter and see like obviously know what happened, but no one on the train can explain what happened to her. It's almost like this kid vanished. So yeah, I saw this one. This was like £3, and I also had to pick this one up because I love a good thriller. I know that's what I've mainly been reading this. Okay, the next thing I decided to pick up was The Situationship. This was also only like £3, which is probably why I got it. But it just seemed like a really cute, sweet black love romance. And it's set within like the Gen Z millennial type of generation, because I think the 2 main characters meet on a dating app, and then they see where it goes, and then they kind of fall in love through that way. Even though the main character, the girl named Tia, who actually had a crush on someone else, she only really starts getting on the dating app simply because her crush like popped out with his new girlfriend. So yeah, I don't know, this seemed interesting, and it was obviously very cheap vibes, so that's why I went ahead and purchased it. And yeah, I really liked that like it wasn't super long. I'm not a fan of romances that are like 300 pages plus, because I feel like for romance novels, to me, they should be a bit shorter, because it's kind of like, okay, let's just get to the point. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm reading First Time Caller by B.K. Borison right now, and it's such a slow burn that I'm just like, can we just get to the point? Like, I don't know, but I'm not like a slow burn girl, in real life, so like maybe that's why I don't like to read it either. But like romance novels that are like 400, 500, 600 pages, I'm like, for what reason? Like, keep it at 200 pages, 250 max, 300 if you're just a bit long-winded. But like, I feel like there's no reason for the romance novels to be that long, and I appreciate that this one's only like 300 pages, so definitely will be reading that. Oh my gosh, I'm mostly excited about this one. This one is a short one. This was only like 270 pages. I feel like I'm gonna finish this one in a day. It's called The Love Dare by Abula Bello. So she is a British Nigerian author here in the UK. I'm always trying to read, especially now that I live out in London, I'm always trying to read and support other Black authors, but Black British authors in particular, because I feel like they don't get as much hype either, and I know Black American authors are struggling with that as well. I see a lot of other beautiful Black creators here on BookTube and on BookTok, just requesting more Black books and requesting for them to actually have tables of the Black books, so that way more people get to know about it and get to see these amazing authors and get to discover like other authors and new books they never even heard of. But yeah, this was also on sale. I think this was only £5, and this is about a girl and a guy who meet at Notting Hill Carnival, and basically they just hit it off immediately, except the guy isn't really interested in the girl in the same way that she's interested in him. Like, she's a bit full of herself and she's used to guys like falling all over her, and he's just in his own world. So like, eventually she tries to get the guy to like them because her friends give her a dare and just like, oh, we dare you to kind of like make him like you, and then she actually ends up falling for him. So this just seems like a really cute meet cute. The book I got was called Better Than the Movies. I read the summary on this online and I immediately was like, yes, I need to have it. I think I only paid maybe £5 or £6 for this. It's by Lynn Painter. I've heard great things about this author and about the other books this author has written, but I haven't really read the synopsis on all of them. I think I read the synopsis on 2 of her other books and I didn't really like them, so that's why I never bought it. But I read this one and I was like, oh, this one sounds like it's gonna be good. I'll just read this one. Wes has been irritating Liz since they were kids, but now it's senior year and he's made friends with Michael, her forever crush. Her annoying neighbor is her ticket to scoring the prom date of her dreams. Scheming together to win Liz her magical moment, they discover they actually like spending time together. As they grow closer, will Liz need to rethink her happily ever after? So it seems like they've been friends from childhood and they don't like each other like that, and then they eventually start to like one another. So I'm here for that friends to lovers type of trope, and it seems like they're but enemies to lovers as well, because like they don't really like each other. They're kind of like frenemies is the vibe I'm getting. So yeah, very excited for all these like summer and spring reads, because now that I'm out of uni for the semester, I just feel like I'm gonna have so much time to read. I'm literally trying to hurry up and finish First Time Caller because I just want to start something new, y'all. Like, the slow burn romance book is not for me. Anyway, hopefully y'all enjoyed my little haul, and I will see y'all tomorrow at the bookshop. and I've got 3. I feel like I'm doing the most, so I'm gonna read all of them, maybe the first chapter, and try to narrow it down to 2 because I've been buying too many books these days. But then I'm like, summer reading, right? I don't know. Alright, y'all, so hopefully y'all can hear me. So I'm leaving Brixton, starting to spend too much money, and I just want to go sit in the park and just enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. It's so sunny in London. Everybody is out. It's such a beautiful day. So yeah, I'll just be in the park. I'm gonna get some reading done. I'm gonna try and finish this book today because I got 2 new ones in the bookshop that I just left. So yeah, I think I'm gonna hit up the corner store and get some snacks, little nibbles for the park while I read, and just, yeah, that's it. Dinner's already sorted for today. We're just enjoying the sunshine. Okay, so I made it to the park and it's pretty empty today, which I'm kind of surprised about just because whenever it's super sunny, I feel like the park is always packed up. But I'm going to take advantage of this because I love when it's a bit emptier because I get to choose wherever I want to sit. I don't really like this area. I'm thinking I should like walk inwards, more inwards towards in the park. Because last time I was here, I found like a spot that I've never sat in before, and it was a whole part of this rockery area that I didn't even know about. So I might just explore for a bit and just walk around and see if there are other places where I can set up, because the last time I was here, that place is already taken by someone, and like I just don't want to be near anybody. So yeah. Okay, so I want to show y'all everything that I got while I was out and about in Brixton just now. So obviously I brought first time caller because I'm going to try and finish this while I'm out here today, because I just want to start something new. It's a very slow burn type of book, and I think if I was more of a slow burn type of girl, I would enjoy it, but I really have trouble like getting through this book and just reading it in general. It's just not for me. It's just not for me when it comes to romance. I don't really like it. So the 2 books that I decided to pick up at Bookmongers, which is my favorite thrift bookshop in Brixton, A Parable of the Sorrow by Octavia Butler. I've heard amazing things about this, and when I read it, I almost picked it up one other time when I was in Brixton at this exact same bookshop. But I don't know why I didn't get it. I feel like just because I wasn't in the mood for like a serious type of read. I was like super excited to read more thriller at the time. That was like back in February or January, I think, of this year. But yeah, I read like I think the first chapter in the bookstore, and I really enjoyed it to the point where I didn't want to put it down. So I was like, let me go ahead and buy this. It was only £4, so I feel like it was a steal. And then I got Kennedy Ryan, Before I Let Go. I've heard so many great things about this story, and I never wanted to start it because every time I read the back of it, like the summary, it doesn't sound like anything I would enjoy, just because it sounds a bit more serious because they were married, they had kids. Like it just sounds very like older for a romance novel, if that makes sense, and I didn't think that I could relate to the characters, but I read the first and second chapter while I was in the bookstore, and I absolutely did not want to put this down. I wanted to get this more than I wanted to get any other book today, and I almost got American Psycho as well, but I remembered that my mom already has a copy of it, so I could just read hers. So yeah, I don't know, one day if like I'm just in Brixton, I see it there still, because I kind of hid it in the bookshop, so I may just like go back and pick it up. But yeah, I just didn't want to spend a whole bunch of money today but I still did, sort of anyway. So then I popped over to Brixton Market, and then I got a whole bunch of jewelry, and the guy put it in this little bag for me. He gave this part for me like for free, which is so sweet. But yeah, I just got jewelry. So I got this beautiful, beautiful elephant like brass bracelet, and I have this one. I got this summer 2023 with my sister Ivy while we were in Paris from like one of the street vendors, and then I just got this one today. I just thought this elephant was really beautiful. It was £12, but these literally last forever, so like I'm not even upset. And then these earrings that are like combs. I just feel like this is very on brand, and I'm so excited to wear these with my natural hair, especially because like I feel like it just goes along with the theme. I don't know, just gives black girl magic to me. I don't know, I just love these. And then I got these earrings. I got a gold pair of earrings as well, and these ones are really pretty. If you can see up close, they say I love Africa, and then it has the African continent right here on the earrings as well. These were beautiful, and I think I paid £5 for both of these, and then this was 12. So that's when I was like, okay, I need to stop trying to spend money today because I'm doing the most. I moved the camera because I feel like maybe it's better here. I don't know. I'm not the best with the angles today. Yeah, I think it's because like I'm kind of on a hill. But yeah, then I went to another bookshop that I like to pop into, and they have like little trinkets, just like souvenirs type thing, and they also do this blind date with the book, and they're free, so I always pop in there to see what they have. So yeah, I got this blind date with the book, and then it says, I follow a woman trying to uncover the mystery of her brother's disappearance. So yeah, that's what this is about. Just go ahead and open her up. It's Mary Higgins Clark. I've never heard of this before. Yeah, but basically it's about a woman who follows her brother follows a woman who's trying to discover the murder of her brother. So I love a good thriller, so yeah, I probably will read this. It's a bit long, it's like 370 pages, but I think I'll definitely get to reading it this summer. If not, I'll donate it. And they gave us a bookmark this time. These were not in here last time. I love that I have a bookmark. So cute. And then it's just like flyers about their upcoming blind date with the book events. I definitely need to go to these. But yeah, I'm just gonna vibe out, get some reading done, hopefully finish this book, eat some goodies, and I may change where I'm sitting because like I'm on a hill, so it's very awkward for me to be filming the camera the way that I am right now. But yeah. finally finished this book. It did get better, but it took like 300 pages for me to be like, okay, finally something's going on and I kind of enjoy this. It was just very slow for me, too slow burn. Once I came back here, I got to a part where like they finally got together physically. And it was fine. So I think the author added some spice in there. It was a lot of like build up into that, because like the part when I was at the park, when they were like in the closet, they hadn't really done anything. But yeah, I mean, even that, like it took like basically 300 pages to get there, and I'm just kind of like, why is it this slow and why is this book this long? Because like you can still be a slow burn type of couple, and it doesn't take 400 and some pages to get to the point, when we know the point is that girl likes guy and they're gonna be together ultimately, you know? It was just like really drawn out, and I did not like it. I'm not impressed with Aiden at all. I think slightly he's trash, because I feel like when a man likes you and they actually like and respect you, like they won't let anything stand in the way of like you being their woman. And like the whole back and forth of like him not trying to know, or like him being scared to love, which is like understandable, but to me there wasn't enough like background story into like why you're like this, like psychologically wise. It was just kind of like, okay, like the author sort of gave a background story about Aiden, that like his mom was ill with cancer, and like that's sort of why the reason he's afraid to love, which is a pretty good point. But like the way she went about it, it seems more like an excuse, not like a real reason, if that makes sense. So yeah, I just didn't like the way it was written as well. I thought it was way too slow, and I think it's way longer than what it needed to be. I'm going to rate this like a 1.5 to 2 star, because like I legit couldn't wait to finish it, and I feel like I have a headache from reading it like and trying to finish it, because it's like it was just like reading it and reading these characters is just so annoying. Like I just don't feel like, I feel like I hate people and couples that make dating harder than what it needs to be. I think that's what it is. I detest that. Like with every fiber of my being, I detest that. And yeah, anyway. Alright y'all, so I just wanted to come over here and say thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this book vlog, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next one. Let me know in the comments if you guys have your own channels. Comment it down below, because I love supporting other creators. And yeah, once again, my name is Simply Irie, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!